calls his own number. 3 field goals, 3 different players in the scoring column for the Orange.
Syracuse, as I mentioned earlier, they've really missed his offensive production. That's a good sign as number 2.
No, it's a tight game in the dome. Turnover.
Syracuse got to get Frank Howard back in this game.
O'Shea Brissett with a 2-pointer. Foot was on the line. That's his first bucket of the second half. Hughes. And here's Harris. Transition 3. That's one of the specialties.
Out, go 1 for a flat and try to get to the rack.
Hughes can't make it 3 in a row.
Buffalo's got numbers, 5 on 4 here.
Lefty jumper, and Jeremy.
Corner of my eye as Brissett knocks down a nice little pull-up J there and just wanted to deliver the ball, and he knocked it down.
Woo! Great. And the ball's in the right guy's hands, Tyus Battle. 1 and done possession for the Orange. Here's Massenberg. Clean look, and he knocks. Still just a 2-possession game up, as Elijah Hughes has his second bucket of the night. And there's Nick. Here's Elijah Hughes, 33 in white on the wing. Your officials tonight: Mike Stevens, Brian O'Connell, Earl Walton. And here he is again. And he missed the dunk at close range. That would have brought the house down. Perkins, top of the key. And Brissett the rebound. And Syracuse burns him. Another triple from Frank Howard. And now CJ. Brissett jump stop. No. Perkins the rebound.
Great defense by Perkins.
Chance for the lead for Buffalo. Here's Harris. And he gives up the lead. 2 of the night for the freshman out of Harlem, New York.
What an adjustment by Carey to get that off. He kind of lost it in his hands, and at the last second able to get control and get it off the glass. The ball's got to touch the paint for Buffalo.
Here's Perkins. He could shoot that. 7.
He's been so poised and so patient with the rock, looking like the Frank Howard of last year.
Harris spin move.
Unusual when you have such a good ball handler and decision maker in Frank Howard, number 23 in white. Got to get Perkins, number 33, a touch in there.
They go to the nail and back out to Massenberg. And he gets fouled on the
pass by Brissett. How about the awareness and the back cut there by Hughes? That was pretty.
O'Shea Brissett stuffing the stat sheet in the first half for the Orange. Lead by 3, $1:44 to go. Massenberg, 4-3.
This is the best flow that I've seen out of the Syracuse offense in quite a while.
Back-to-back buckets for Elijah Hughes, gives him 6. Massenberg. Chukwu with the Elijah Hughes, who coming in has been torrid from beyond the arc. 42% from 3-point range his last 6. Nice drop-off pass.
I love Brissett's decision-making here tonight.
Perkins got it in the paint.
Really impressed with Hughes' poise on the offensive end tonight. Not trying to do too much, but when the opening takes place, he steps in and knocks down a shot.
That could come back to haunt them tonight. They led by 4 at the half.
They're going to have to get some traps here, try to get some turnovers and get out in transition.
Harris, no foul called. And guess who?
Buffalo Bulls been pretty good here in this game as well.
What's Buffalo going to have to do differently offensively in the second half?
A lot of the same. Get in the gaps. We talked about the ACC area.
His 43rd season, just a little bit of a spread
just a
in
little
the
bit.
amount of head coaching experience. Here's Massenberg. Five on the shot clock. Another good defensive possession by the Orange, but another offensive rebound for the
spot and guard spots, and we haven't heard from him yet, but number 33, Nick Perkins, is a monster off the bench.
Here's Carruthers, straight line drive, and he gets it to go. Here's Howard. Goes right at the Buffalo defense, and it rolls off.
He doesn't miss very many of those. Rich, I know he missed the last one, but I'll continue to say it. Perkins has to touch the rock. % this year.
Buffalo 0 for 5 from three-point range.
That's that basketball out on the strong side of the floor. Buffalo fortunate on that possession.
Nice entry pass, and Nick Perkins takes
lead for Ty's battle.
big possession here as we close in on halfway through the second half. Buffalo knocking on the door. Perkins short.
I'd rather
for the Orange. Massenberg. Corner three. Here's Graves. Off the mark. Here's an open look in the corner. Carey had it partially blocked.
Syracuse got to get Frank Howard back in this game, Rich.
Offensive rebound and a put. And Syracuse at 7-3 in their home whites, and Buffalo in the road black uniforms controls the opening tip.
And folks, this is a Buffalo team that likes to get out and run. A fast-paced team averaging about 14.5 seconds a possession. Got to get that basketball into the ACC area, either off the bounce or off the pass, and look to attack.
The first possession is a long one. There's 5 on the shot clock for the Bulls. Here's Massenberg with 2 left, had to force it up off the window. He got his own rebound. And Pascal
out, and they've been excellent on the offensive end as well.
There's Devontae Jordan with the left hand off the rest of the semester, but it is loud inside the Loud House on the Hill.
This last possession here for Buffalo, that basketball's got to be reversed, touch that ACC area, and make a play from there.
7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. With 5 to shoot, Harris does and misses.
Zaire Smith, who was supposed to return but drafted in the NBA, and to see them number 12, unreal. Jared Culver has been killing it, 19 points per game. That'll be a great game.
Yeah, he's been a monster. He looks like a first-team all Big 12 type talent. Five on the shot clock. Howard pulls up, can't convert.
Perkins was open, 33 in black on the duck end. Rich, I'm going to continue to beat a dead horse. 33 in black's got to touch that basketball on the inside. There's no one for Syracuse that can guard him on the interior.
Here's a 3-ball attempt from the biggest.
Stay disciplined defensively with the Cuse.
Carey lost it off his foot. Largest lead of the game for the Bulls, and it's just a 3-point lead.
Perkins is open down there, 33 in black. Got to get it to him.
10 on the shot clock for Buffalo. Massenberg, no. Looking to remain undefeated. Inside, Perkins missed it. Brissett tries from three. Looked good off his hands, but Devontae Jordan clears for Buffalo.
In the bonus, Rich, you've got to get to the hole. You cannot settle for the three.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Buffalo with a 5-point lead on the road.
It's a big possession, defensive possession here for the Orange.
NBA three from Jeremy Harris off the mark. Look at the offensive board. Down to 4 minutes to go. Can Syracuse pull the upset on their home floor? Or will Buffalo remain one of 9 undefeated teams in the nation? Massenberg. Jordan. Cold.
Able to find them on the interior. Beautiful play here to start the second half for the Orange.
Pascal Chukwu, the tallest player in Syracuse basketball history. One of those blue-collar stats, offensive rebounds being dominated right now by the Bulls.
That created by the little inside screen. Both defenders ran to Brissett, leaving Chukwu wide open in the middle.
We'll close out on the corner three. Inside, Perkins, who's starting the second half, usually comes off the bench. Brissett with the rebound.
Forcing Chukwu to go over the top. I think Coach Boeheim is just complaining about the fact that he went straight up in the air. Nice pass.
Harris, left-handed three. Off the mark.
Chukwu's there.
Inside their program, their coaches feel like they haven't put together a full 40 minutes of basketball yet.
Another offensive rebound surrendered by the Orange. I agree with you. Great point.
It's a 4-point lead. Buffalo with the basketball. They go inside. Harris short on the lefty jump hook.
Little jab step, rocker step, froze the D and allowed him to be able to attack to the right. That was well done by the freshman.
Corner three, Massenberg. Tie ball game, 8 minutes left. Massenberg off, back.